Looking for a victory, Putin moves Russia's war east. US intelligence officials say some Russian troops are retreating to Belarus, but they're unlikely to be returning home.
Russia is repositioning its forces to concentrate its offensive operations in eastern and parts of southern Ukraine. We anticipate that Russian commanders are now executing their redeployment from northern Ukraine to the region around the Donbass in eastern Ukraine.
Failing to score a quick triumph in Ukraine's capital Kyiv, gaining control of the Donbass region in eastern Ukraine is critical for Russian President Vladimir Putin. The area includes the Russian-backed separatist regions Luhansk and Donetsk, where Russian troops are expected to target next. Officials in the area are urging citizens to leave immediately, in fear of an imminent attack.
From the air, a lone cyclist is seen slowly making their way through Bucha in early March. The streets appear deserted, except for a Russian armoured column they may not be aware of, until they round a corner and the tank opens fire, again and again. Then the second one, at a person on a bike. The cyclist's body identified as among those still on the streets weeks later. Yet despite satellite evidence of many executions while the town was occupied, Russia insists such images are faked, to which Ukraine's ambassador to the UN responded with a blunt question.
When have you started enjoying acting like Nazis?
Mixing passion with exasperation, Volodymyr Zelensky said he was addressing the United Nations on behalf of victims of Russia, its soldiers accused of new depths of depravity.
They cut off limbs, slashed their throats. Women were raped and killed in front of their children. Their tongues were pulled out. And here it is done by a member of the United Nations Security Council.
The powerful sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un warned today that Pyongyang would be willing to use its nuclear weapons if provoked by Seoul. This threat comes after South Korea's defense minister Soo Wook highlighted Seoul's preemptive strike capabilities on Friday, saying that it had the ability to hit any target in North Korea when there are signs of a missile launch. In a statement published by North Korea's state media, Kim Yo-jong called Soo Wook's recent comments a fantastic daydream and hysteria of a lunatic. She also said that the primary mission of North Korea's nuclear forces was to act as a deterrent, but would be used in case of an armed conflict.
China's growing military firepower has Western allies rattled. Its rapidly advancing defence capabilities help drive the formation of the new AUKUS partnership between Australia, the United States and United Kingdom.
I'm very pleased to join two great friends of freedom.
7 months on from their historic nuclear submarine announcement, the security trio has a new focus.
Hypersonics are an area where we're looking to significantly upgrade our capabilities.
Traditional ballistic missiles follow a defined trajectory, a predictable arc that goes up and down and can be detected early in flight. Hypersonics work differently. They're able to change directions while travelling at speeds of over 6,000 kilometres per hour.
And while the euphoria of the Abraham Accords still reigns, a setback or potential setback to Israel-UAE relations today, an Israeli woman, Fida Kiwan, was sentenced to death Tuesday in Dubai after she was convicted of possessing half a kilogram of cocaine. Kiwan, a 43-year-old Haifa resident who owns a photography studio, reportedly came to Dubai for work at the invitation of a Palestinian acquaintance there about a year ago. She was arrested a short while later on March 2021 after a search of her apartment turned up the drugs.
a frightening image inside a prison in El Salvador, and President Nayib Bukele wants the world to see. He says it shows gang members punished and kept in crowded cells away from any sunlight since the end of March. Bukele says the food is now being rationed to 2 meals per day for gang members now facing harsher sentences. For 10 days, the country's national police has been operating with less restrictions. They say they've arrested over 6,000 suspected gang members, tracking them in neighborhoods, inside homes, and even hiding underground.
Afghanistan's ruling Taliban is banning the cultivation of opium poppies as the group tries to ease international concerns regarding drug control. Farmers have been warned they face jail if they proceed with current harvests. Drug control has been one major demand of the international community to the Taliban in order to wind back crippling sanctions.